Hello and welcome to your workout today. My name is Bryony.
And my name is Omar.
Yes, and together we are taking you through your total bodyweight strength workout. It is going to be 20 minutes long.
It is indeed. And we're going to be showing you a couple different variations throughout this workout. We want you to pick the one that feels comfortable most for you. We're going to start with a warm-up. We'll guide you a little bit more on the workout times as we go. We don't want to overload you at this point. So let's begin with the first warm-up exercise. It's the cat and cow. We're going to come down into the all fours position. And I want you to hunch your spine, tuck in under your tailbone, chin down, breathe in, and then breathe out. And take your spine the opposite way, arching as far as you can. Hold for a second, breathe in, and we repeat that motion. Come and join us when you're ready. And here we're just mobilizing that spine, okay? Big deep breaths as you go. The good thing about this exercise is it not just opens up the back, it gets those nerves woken up as well. A real nice one. Keep inhaling, keep exhaling to the range you've got. And recover there. Well done.
Oh, good job. All right. So next up, we're going to be taking it into our world's greatest stretch. Okay. So we're going to work one side for now. So we're going to come back up into that high plank or keeping your knee down behind you like Omar is going to demonstrate. And from here, we're just going to open up towards that leg and then bring that hand back down. Good job. Joining in as soon as you feel ready. So just connecting that breathing. So as we look up towards the sky, nice big exhale, allow those hips to drop down. Good, so we just feel that rotation through the spine. Feel those hips warming up, loosening up. 10 seconds to go. Good job, let's go for one more. Nice big twist. And recover.
Lovely stuff. Okay, we're gonna do that on the other side. Yeah. All right, so again, you can drop your back knee. Absolutely fine if you want to. You're gonna bring your left side out. And then we're going to rotate. Big deep breath in, as Bryony showed you before, but on the other side. And it's quite common for one side to be tighter than the other. So I know my left side is always a little bit tighter than my right. So I sometimes just spend a little bit longer on that tight side. Go a little bit deeper with the breathing. Just make a mental note and just say, both my sides feel the same. What about you, Bryony? Do you have one side tighter?
I do actually. This one.
Yeah, there you go. Good that we're doing it. Last few seconds, in 3, in 2, in 1. Superb stuff.
That was good. Okay, so next up, we're gonna take it into our dead bug. So we're gonna flip it over, coming down onto our back. Super, and we just wanna take our legs up and our arms up. We wanna keep the wrists in line with the shoulders, straight up to the sky, and knees over those hips. We're gonna extend one leg, reaching the arm, opposite arm up behind us, and then bringing it back in. Good, now if that's feeling a little too much, and a little bit uncomfortable for you, just keep your eyes on Omar and he is just working those legs for you. Super. Now really focus on pinning that mid-back, that lower back into the ground. Draw that belly button into the spine so we stay nice and engaged through that core. Let's go for one more rep. And bring it back in. Hey, good job. All right. So I'm feeling warm. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty warm as well.
Great. So I think it's time to get stuck into our workout, okay? So we have got 2 sets of 4 exercises coming up, and we are going to repeat each set 2 times through.
We are indeed. We're going to start with something good mornings. We're going to start with something called good mornings, rather. We're going to start with a soft knee bend, okay? Chest nice and high, hands just behind the head, elbows out. From here, your hips are going to go back, and then we're going to squeeze our glutes forward. Now, from here, you want to keep a nice stretch in the hamstrings, and then make sure the glutes are doing the work. So off we go, 30 seconds of work here. Making sure we're hinging at the hips. And here, predominantly, you are firing up and working those glutes, those hamstrings, those calves, the lower back, and all of these muscles, they're known as something called the posterior chain. If you ever hear that term, it basically just means the group of muscles in the back of the body. Last couple coming up in 3, in 2, in 1. Superb.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to drop it back down onto our hands and knees. We're going to go for our beast to a downward dog, okay? So coming on down, Now you have the option to keep your knees down on the floor every time we come back to our beast position. Otherwise your knees are hovering. And all we're gonna do is drive those hips up to the sky, downward dog, and bring ourselves back into that beast stance. And just work this through in your own time, just really listening into the body, checking in with yourself, noticing how that's feeling, sending those hips up as high as you can, and really think about driving the heels into the ground so we are stretching through the back of the body. Good job. Let's go for 2 more repetitions here. Bring it back in, maintain that nice long spine, shoulders over the wrists. And last one. And bringing it back down.
That felt good. All right, next up, we've got the reverse plank with leg lifts. So you're gonna come onto your bum. Your palms wanna be facing inwards. And you have the option of straightening the legs or having the legs slightly bent. And your hips are gonna drive up. From here, we're gonna hold the position. If you want an extra challenge, you can begin just to extend those legs. Okay, so try and keep those hips up, shoulders pinned back, and you should begin to feel the back of the legs here firing up. Bryony, how do the legs feel? So here you can see Bryony's holding that position, squeezing, contracting. I'm going for a little bit of movement. Again, experiment with both, see where you're at. In 3, in 2, in 1, superb.
Tough one. Okay, so we're gonna come into our final exercise now of this warm-up round, and it is our half boat pose, and this is a position you are gonna see a fair few times in our session today. So we are just lifting up those feet, option of course to keep those heels down on the floor, keeping that spine nice and long, and draw that belly button into the spine, so we really feel that engagement through our midsection. Just think of reaching those fingertips to the front. Good. Woo! And hopefully those abs, that abdominal section starting to feel a little heated. 10 seconds. Looking good, looking good. Holding on in there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off.
That recovery couldn't come quick enough there. Well done. So a little bit of a recovery now before we go into your second round. So you know these exercises, we're gonna fire them through one more time, and we're gonna try and raise that intensity. So let's begin to go back onto our feet with our good morning. So feet shoulder width apart, soft knee bend. I want you to imagine someone's pulling back your hips, keeping that nice straight spine as you go. Hands either side of the head. We ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's move. So take your time coming down, go to where you feel your flexibility allows, and then squeeze your glutes standing tall. Shoulders pinned down and back, get that contraction, and then squeeze forward. We're not going for just speed, we want to feel the movement. So take your time and give those muscles a little bit of tension as you go down, and that control. Fantastic work. So a common mistake I see a lot of the time is hips going back too much. So make sure the chest is just over the knees as we go down, and you should feel those hamstrings a little bit more. Last one in 3, 2, and 1. Well done.
All right, so shake it off, take a moment. We're gonna bring it back into our beast to downward dog. And you know what? I actually think this is one of my favorite movements of all time. So coming back onto our hands and knees. Again, the option to keep the knees down on the floor if that feels a little more comfortable for you today. Maintain that long spine. Feel that engagement as we lift the knees up and send those hips up to the sky. Big downward dog position, push the chest through, and then bring yourself back. And take a moment to pause. So everything we're working on today, of course, it is our strength workout. We want to focus on time under tension and just really finding that engagement from head to toe. Yeah, that should feel pretty nice. Through the back of those legs. Lovely big stretch there. Super. And each time we come back to that beast position, just checking in on that form. Just making sure those shoulders are over the wrists. Nice. Last repetition. 2 and 1. Super.
Great stuff. It's time to show the hamstrings a little bit more love.
No.
Let's get back into that reverse plank with the optional leg lift. So fingers facing towards your bum. Lift those hips up, shoulders back and down, chest nice and high, head up. And then you've got the option again just to get a little extension with those legs. So what I'm doing here with this version, I'm creating a little bit of instability in the body. Got my hamstrings, my glutes having to really work. And again, if you're going for that static option, eyes on Bryony. So again, breathe. We don't want to be holding our breath the whole way. Big deep breaths. If you need a little rest, you can pop the hips down and get back into it as soon as you're ready. You do it so well. Last time on this, you've got 10 seconds remaining. Stay with me. Good work in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, tough one.
It is.
All right, so coming back into our half boat pose, okay? So lifting those feet up when you feel ready. Just give those arms a bit of a shake off. Shimmy the shoulders out. No tension anywhere. And we want to bring all of this into our core, okay? So stay nice and tall, sit nice and upright. Feet off if you're with me, or keeping those heels down. Here we go. Now we're holding on to this one for 40 seconds. Yes, we can. There's a lot of work as well on those hip flexors, the front of those legs too. So keep everything strong. Strong mindset. You've got another 30 seconds here. And I promise you that breathing is going to help. So nice big breath in. Big exhale out. Good job. And now one last thing to focus on. Squeeze that belly button into the spine. Really engage for your final 10 seconds. Yes. Holding on for 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! All right. So that is our first set done. All right, posterior chain done. So I just want you to take this time right now, grab yourself some water, allow that heart rate to come back down, and we're gonna talk you through our next set.
We are indeed. So coming up next, we have exercise that is gonna challenge the front of the body, the anterior part of the body. So we're gonna start with a split squat, one leg forward, one leg back. And you want your back of your heel facing up, hip width apart with your stance. Lean over slightly to that front leg to load it up, ankle, knee, hip in line. And when you feel ready, we're gonna drop that back knee down. If you have the range of motion, touch the floor, great, and come back up. Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1, we move. So go to the range where you feel, number 1, comfortable. So nothing should be pulling, or your balance shouldn't be all over the place. If you do feel that's the case, just control the range to where you feel. Chest nice and proud. There can be a slight lean forward from the hips, that's absolutely fine. But we want to track that knee in line with the ankle. Let's go for one more rep. Control, and drive back up.
Woo! All right, so we're gonna take it straight to the other side. So we're gonna, whichever leg you just have behind, we're now gonna step that in front, set ourselves up exactly as Omar just explained, and we're gonna repeat. So we're bending through both knees, and just checking in that that front knee is staying in line with the ankle, lowering, down, 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 back knee almost to the ground if you can. Otherwise, you just take it where you feel comfortable today. Woo. Nice big drive up and out of that front heel as we push to stand. Good, now we want to make sure that our back stays nice and straight, we're nice and upright. Squeezing those glutes as we bring ourselves back up. Good. Can we squeeze one more out? Yeah, we can. Bend and up. Nice.
Feel those legs.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you a little bit of time to recover on those legs, but we're gonna get into the upper body. So, push-ups on the cards. Hands shoulder width apart, head in front of hands. You have the option knees on the ground or knees off. Shoulders set back. We're gonna come down and press back up. If you need to put your knees down, absolutely fine. If you wanna give knees off the ground a go, and then drop down to your knees, also fine. Okay, you wanna keep your spine nice and straight, your shoulders set back, chest nice and proud, and your abs a little bit tight as well. Big deep breaths, last one. Squeeze in one more, and recover there. Good work.
Fantastic. Okay, so we are now going to take it into our alternating dead bugs. Now, we saw this at the very beginning of this workout in our warm-up. So we're going to load ourselves up, laying on our back, arms up to the sky, knees in line with those hips, and we extend one leg out, opening the opposite arm, and then squeezing back in. Now, again, just to take a little varied option, you have the option of just dropping those heels down, little heel taps. Okay, now make sure that spine stays flat to the ground. And we want to take it nice and slow, super controlled here. Good, so that core is engaged, belly button drawn into the spine. Feel that lengthening finger to toe. And 2, 1.
Oh yes. All right, a little bit of a recovery, 30 seconds, and we repeat those same moves one more time.
Fantastic.
Now this is the last bit of your workout, so we want to see energy. We want to see you working hard and pushing those limits.
Yes.
15 seconds. we're gonna get ready for that split squat. So shake it out, get yourself in the zone. Let's get in position now. Ankle, knee, hip in line. When you feel set, you go down in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So last time, if you have the range, back knee touch the ground. If you can't get too deep, absolutely fine, no worries. You're still getting that work in. Keep pushing now. Focus on that breathing. Breathe in, hold the breath, breathe out. Great work. Keeping those shoulders back, chest nice and proud. The beautiful thing with the single leg work, if you do have one leg stronger than the other, you work on that other leg. Get ready to give me a few more reps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, that extra 10 seconds. Woo!
So done.
All right. So we're going to take it straight to the other side. But you still got 15 seconds. So just give that leg a really good shake off. So we are ready to rock and roll on this other side. So we are coming into our final few movements now. So we want to commit and give it everything. All right. So set ourselves up. And again, we're bending through those knees and then driving ourselves back up. Good. So keeping that spine nice and long. We want to feel grounded. So feel that pressure through that front heel. And pushing ourselves back up, lovely. And if you've got that range, exactly as Omar said, we want to try and get that back knee down to the ground, but there's absolutely no right or wrong with this. Whatever feels good for you today. Oh, you're over halfway, last couple of reps here. Woo! Super. Last 10 seconds, let's try and get 2 more in now. Good, nice big squeeze, feel that burn through the front leg, through the back leg. Yes, one more. Let's go, one more. Oh, super, well done.
All right, 15 seconds of recovery to get down onto the ground in your push-up position. We're gonna give it everything we've got. Shoulders set back. Again, options to put your knees down, knees off the ground. We don't mind, just give it your best shot. We go in 3, in 2, 1. Let's attack this. Remember, intensity, execution comes from the mind first, not just the body. So go at your pace, but we can all work at the same effort here. You are doing superb. This is building that muscular endurance, that upper body strength. One of the best body weight push exercises you can do out there. You are crushing it right now. Ronnie, how the arms feeling? Stay with it.
They are fired up.
All right, this is the final 10. This is where it should be uncomfortable. It should be hard. Everything you got now. In 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Shake it off. Amazing effort. Okay, let's flip it around. This is it. We're taking it back to those alternating dead bugs, all right? So we're gonna lay back, stacking those knees over the hips, arms straight up to the sky. And again, we are opening one leg and reaching the opposite arm out. And then draw it all back in. And again, that varied option, just those heel taps if that works for you. Okay, so lengthening, feel that reach through from fingertip to your opposite toe. Oof. Keeping it nice and slow, nice and controlled, that everything is tight, everything is working. This is it now. Coming into the final 20 seconds. Oh, how are we doing over there, Omar?
My abs are on fire.
We are so close to the end. Last 10 seconds. We push our back into the floor just a little bit further. Final 4. We got 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up. Epic. Epic. You've done it. Now, just to take a moment to bring that heart rate back down and just take a second to celebrate what you just did in this workout. I want us to lay back and just bring those knees into our chest, wrap our arms around. Oh, and just breathe. Lovely. And now we're just gonna send our knees one way and open up the opposite arm. Just feel that lovely stretch through the back. Super, so just enjoy that stretch. And focusing on calming that breath down. We're gonna bring those knees back into the chest, taking it out to the other side. Good job. And just finding a position that feels comfortable for you there. And then from there, bringing the knees back into the chest. Give yourself one massive hug. Big squeeze, and we're gonna roll ourselves up to a seated position. Yes!
Well done, absolutely crushed that. If you want to spend a little bit more time stretching out or try another workout, head over to the With You Training app. We'll see you very, very soon.